Incoming transmission.
Picture this. A recording studio somewhere far, far away.
Welcome, Watchers of Illusion, to my Castle of Confusion on the 4th of August. It's looking at Double Dragon 3, The Sacred Stones, on the Nintendo Entertainment System. So let's get stuck in, shall we? Let's get 1 player, 2 player, and 2 player mode B. Those are your options, not a lot, but little intro here to look at. I will be back in a moment. Yes, right, Double Dragon 3 on the NES. Okay, so it's very different to the Rosetta Stone, which is not a bad thing. That game was pretty horrendous. I have covered that on my channel. So if you want to have a look at Double Dragon 3, it's on there somewhere. It's shocking. Okay, so graphically hasn't really moved on at all from Double Dragon 2. I'm not sure what's with that stance. It does look like he's trying to hold in going to the toilet, which is a bit strange. Okay, so basically the controls, let's start with those. So up, down, left, right, will move you around the screen. Then you've got B and A, and one would punch, one will kick. Hold down 2 together and you will jump. Now to do a jump kick, you need to be pushing the pushing A or B as you fly through the air. You can see here that you can actually tussle with them, and you can knee them in the face. You can also elbow them in the back of the head as well. See your health bar. Sorry, I just realised it looks like his name is Billy Barehands. There you go. Now the thing about this is you've got that health bar, and that's basically it. The AI is a little bit too clever for its own good. You're going to find a lot of the time that if you get stuck between them, you get knocked down, you're going to basically just get hammered getting back up again. Now, I'm all for a challenging game, but then there's challenging and then there's just stupidly hard. This sort of falls under the latter. It's a shame because the Double Dragon 2 sort of had enemies come on the screen at a regular pace. It wasn't too bad. You can see here, look, they're just kicking me as soon as I get up. So this is awkward. And we're on the second screen. So it shouldn't really be this difficult. I'm not really sure what they've done with that. He's not got crossed legs. It looks like he's trying to stop himself going to the toilet. Yeah, so graphically hasn't really moved on a lot, has it? Game over? Really? There's no continues? Oh, that's lovely. Alright. So let's have another go. So yeah, 2-player mode as normal, so you can play 2 players at the same time, which is always nice. So that's nice they've kept that in. Oh, the spin kicks in as well. Sweet. Okay, that's quite nice. So yeah, the one thing I'm going to tell you does stand out for me though is the soundtrack. It's an absolute belter. Really gets you into the groove of the game. I like the way the bad guys can sort of jump off each other and they'll launch them into an attack on you. But it is a bit collision detection slightly odd as well. Doesn't always connect when you want it to, which is a bit of a shame because this could have been so much nicer. Considering that, oh okay, I'm not quite sure how I did that. Oh, you can do this flip maneuver by jumping over them and pressing A, or B. So you can do that, and that will launch them across the screen in spectacular fashion. Say spectacular. Yeah, probably seen more spectacular things on a Christmas tree, but there we go. I mean, it's quite nicely drawn out. It's a shame though that they've really gone for this tough difficulty. And I don't ever remember playing this one back in the day. I had Double Dragon 2, and I love that game to bits on the NES. It was a really cool game. But this is just ridiculous. I'm sorry, but they've put the difficulty up. This is not me being pants, and I know that can be a common occurrence sometimes, but this really isn't. If you look at how I'm getting pummeled when I try and get up again, they just absolutely cream me. I've already got 1 health bar left, and I'm only on the starting screens. This sort of difficulty should be coming stage on. It's going to be game over again now. There we go. So it's more of a frustrating mess than anything else. I mean, I like the Double Dragon games on the NES. Double Dragon 1 and 2 were very, very good. This one just seems to have, I don't know, they seem to have just forgotten how to make a good Double Dragon game. It's just a missed opportunity. There you go, there's the elbow to the back of the head. I mean, presentation-wise, it's alright. Like I said, it hasn't really moved on much. The soundtrack is the standout here for me. Absolutely fantastic. In fact, I'm just going to be quiet for a minute so you can hear. Hopefully, you'll be able to hear it. Okay, so that's the soundtrack, and it just adds to the atmosphere of the game. It is good. It is very good. I mean, it's probably one of those games where you might want to come back and play it every now and again, but for me, it's just, yeah, it's a bit too frustrating. But that's because I have a short, not a short temper, but I just don't have the sort of the staying power for this sort of frustration level. So, sadly, this game is a miss for me. And it's the same enemies as well. I'm going to try and progress a little bit further on so we can actually see. But the enemy groups don't seem to be very much. They get these guys. They pretty much just these guys. That's all I've seen. And I think there's another mob type which we'll encounter in a minute. There we go. The nice pink trousers person. Yes. So yeah, I mean it's just very, very empty feeling, and it's just stupidly hard. That's what lets this down the most, is the difficulty level, which is a real shame because they've just concentrated too hard on trying to make it too challenging, and all they needed to do was give you a nice learning curve, so you start off easy and build up the difficulty as you go. You'd expect this kind of difficulty from stage 3 or 4. Now, talking about the length of the game, there are only 5 stages to this game, so if you do actually manage to get any further, I think after stage 3 you actually do get continues, but you've got to get there first, so good luck on that. Did you play Double Dragon 3 on the NES? Did you own it? Did you enjoy it? Let me know in the comments. I always reply. Always nice to see you guys having a good bit of banter as well, so please feel free to leave comments. Just be aware that rude comments or unnecessary attacks on my channel will be removed and reported, so just to be aware, I don't stand for any nonsense. But genuine retro gamers, welcome to the channel. Hello to new subscribers, and hello to my loyal fans who've been with me since the start. You guys are awesome. Anyway, this has been Double Dragon 3. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'll be back very soon with a brand new review. Bye for now.